How do we feel about saving these people from themselves? How are we feeling about that? I'm still alive. My voice sounds worse than I feel, and I have to thank you guys for that because I was feeling so bad last night. And this morning, my throat and voice is still gone, but I feel better than I did when I was going to bed. And I'm thanking y'all for that because it was your well wishes and positive energy, I swear, that kept the worst of it at bay. So hopefully I kick through this quickly. We'll see. Do you remember that story? That fable with the, I'm going to say it was a fox and a snake. I don't know if it was. I can't remember. But every time I see these people in Nebraska talking about save us, or I'm seeing these blue state governors that are offering jobs to the fired federal employees, the people coming in my comments asking me to talk about Pally, stuff like that. And it just all reminds me of that story, okay, where the snake wanted to cross the river, goes to the fox, says, help me get across the river. Fox says, no, you're a snake. You're going to bite me. Snake says, of course I'm not. Fox takes him across, and as soon as they get to the other side, snakes bite him. And as the fox is going down, he's like, why did you bite me? And the snake goes, because I'm a snake. That's how I feel about saving the people who asked for this, who are now wanting help from everyone. If we save the snake and help it cross the river, it will just bite us when it gets to the other bank. They are not going to see the light. They're not going to see what they did as wrong. They're freaking out right now, using Nebraska as an example, because it's happening. It's happening. And they're asking, how come no one cares? Does no one want to save us? You guys don't want your food? We care. We wanted to save you. That's why we told you in advance who was going to help you out. And you told us, no, you trust the businessman who claims bankruptcy every couple of years to help the farmers. That's who you had faith in. And you gave a whole bunch of bullshit reasons, but the real reason was misogyny and ray-ray. That was it. And you coded that in a bunch of bullshit other fake reasons. And now that it's affecting you, you want someone else to step in. Okay? The folks asking me to talk about Pally, I'm like, why? I mean, it's horrible what's happening, but we told you. And you told us, no. Team Blue is the only team responsible for what's happening over there, and it doesn't matter if the orange one is best buddies with Noodle Who. It doesn't matter if the orange one already said he wants to put condos on the beach. It doesn't matter if that team is signature. Talk about finish them. Okay, you ignored all of that and wrapped up your misogyny and ray-ray in, I'm not going to trust the woman with a Jewish husband who said she wants the people to have sovereignty and safety. And sure, maybe it's not a perfect answer for folks who want someone to come out and say, down with Izzy. But at least she had a diplomatic desire, and she wanted the peoples to have their indigenous lands, and that was far better than the guy that Noodle Who himself was endorsing. And the same people who now want us to talk about it and keep it in the news were the ones telling us to shut up. I don't know if y'all remember, but I remember when black women were being blamed, and we were being told that we're supporters of G-Slide if we support her, and Arab women and white women started ganging up on us and calling us, G-Slide supporters. They got what they wanted. They were sore winners about it. They celebrated in our faces. Ha, 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 ha. We won. Jill Stein was like, yes, we did it. Everyone said, yes, we did it. They celebrated. Now the consequences are happening, and they're back in our comments going, okay, talk about it again. Why? You told me to shut up when I told you what the answer was. You told me that I support G-Slide when I said, let's go for the person who's working for sovereignty. You called me names, and now you want me to carry you across the river. Why? So you can bite me on the other bank? So I feel like for the people who didn't ask for this, who are getting caught in the crosswinds that are looking for help, absolutely. But for the people who did this to themselves, who now want someone else to save them from their own choice, no. Let them feel it. Let them feel it, because they will not learn the lesson unless they feel it. They will not learn the lesson unless they do lose everything, until they do find out what it feels like to have no recourse, nothing that can help you. These are the people that keep talking about how they're the builders of civilization and they're the bootstrappers that can do anything. Okay, cool, do it. Do anything. build civilization. Start over with nothing. It's easy, right? If you just work hard, do it. You don't need us to save you. You don't need someone to come save your farm. You don't need someone to speak up for Pally. You don't need any of that. You don't need us. You've got it. You made the right choice. Winning. You owned us. So, no, I'm not particularly inclined to take the snake across the river on my back. Especially since they already bit us on the first bank. They bit us and now they're still asking for that ride. That's what I think. I don't know. What do y'all think?